You know what, traders? I'm pissed. I'm really pissed. You know why? Because the market's closed on Monday next week. I can't believe it. Ah, man. Hey traders, John Howell here, your number one market trader. I've got a bit of an update for you across the markets. I also got something to show you when it comes to the oil market and the wood market. Maybe, just maybe, there's something happening with the inflation number. And I've got something to share with you with some other markets as well too. So I think it'll be really enjoy this market update. Let's get straight into it. Don't place a trade based on what you'll see in this video because there is no guarantees of making a profit in the market. It takes you a long time to become a good trader. So this video here is just to educate you to become a much better trader. Alrighty, traders, let's get straight into it. Traders, just before you do start, I have just put together what we call a Master Trader Bundle. That's only for $4. You're about to learn the top 4 chart reading and trading techniques that you can use on any market, anytime for only $4. So you can improve your success rate, take your confusion out of the markets, and understand what's going on right now. What you get in this, what you get here is that you get the number 1 chart reading and trading techniques since the 1950s. Chart the trading boundaries that show you the best and worst time to get into. Price and time phases, advanced price and time, an hour and 20-minute full deep training. Number 1 powerful short-term trading system, live training, only $4, guys. Go to johnsflashsale.com if you need your help. I'm running that just for today, guys, to help you guys out. I'm getting so many people saying, John, they're stressed and they need help. So only $4, guys. You get this entire thing, but today only, I'm only running that for today. So very first thing in the description, guys, John Flash Sale. Go get it right now. Go get the help, especially this hour and 20-minute full deep training. Wait till you see that. I got almost an hour and a half of just powerful trading strategies. So the thing that I want to start off with when it comes to the markets itself is I want to start off with something that happened in yesterday's video. So obviously I did yesterday's video and I did my thing, right? And some people talked about how trading is stressful for them. Now I understand, right? T and also a few other people in the chat box yesterday were talking about how trading is stressful for them. So the thing is that I can understand how trading can be stressful, right? And you may be in the same situation right now where trading is stressful. Now I'm going to talk about this right now, then I'm going to get into the markets, and then I'm going to show you about oil and then also the wood production, okay? So just bear with me for a minute. I'm trying to help some people here as well too. So the whole thing is that I understand where you're coming from, bro, because you may be in a situation where you're trading right now and you're getting stressed and you're not sure. And so the number one thing that the biggest thing that has helped me get to a point where I'm not stressful in my trading, where there is no stress, like I don't have stress in my trading. The biggest thing that I do is that I only enter the market once I have a massive, we're talking over a 90% probability of this trade generating a profit. Right? In my last, 4, 5, maybe 6 weeks now, I've had a 100% success rate. You know, throughout the entire year, it's been a massively high % success rate. Again, the last 4 or 5 weeks, maybe even 6 weeks, I've had a 100% success rate, but I haven't had a lot of trades, right? And so therefore, that's how I reduce my stress. The first thing I do to reduce my stress is that I only trade when I have my massively high probability trading pattern. Okay, now I actually, in that johnsflashsale.com, the actual short-term trading system, I share with you exactly what I look for. So you can actually learn that in detail and how to trade those things as well too, and how to understand what's going on in the markets. So your stress is coming from you not being comfortable or certain about the way that you are trading. And so therefore, you're probably trading with no trading plan, no consistency, and no discipline behind that. And therefore, the lack of patience that you're having within the markets is causing you to go backwards. This is always the hardest thing that I had to learn about trading, is me trading a lot and me doing a lot of stuff in the markets and trying to trade every single thing that I thought was going to make money. See what I just did there? This is the big thing. Hear me out. I'm going to trade this because I want to make money. That is the biggest mistake that I made, and I still do this. I still do this every day, or I still do this all the time. But I don't actually follow through with it. There's times when I look at a chart and it doesn't meet my trading plan, but I'm like, oh man, this thing's gonna take off. Oh, I could make a little bit of money here, and I'm like, no, right? And I give myself a little bit of smack, a little smack. No, take that mouse, put it in the pool, flush the pool, and come back tomorrow. By the time you have to go down the shop, get a new mouse, come back, you won't be able to click the button, okay? No clicky, right? No clicky. And so, on a serious level, guys, that was always the thing for me. And I still do this, again, I still have to do this to this day. And now, as the years have gone on, I've been trading now for 18 years. And again, you'll learn all the powerful stuff in that 4-day sale that I'm running today at johnsflashsale.com, link in the description. But the whole thing about as the years have gone on, I have learned that no one definitely knows what's going to happen. So I need to have conviction and confidence in the way that I'm trading. Okay, I don't get confidence in the trading by getting a tip and making $1 million. No, what is confidence? Confidence comes from knowing that you can do something and do it really well, and you can do it again and again and again and again and again and again and again. Right? That's where confidence comes from. If I gave you one amazing quality setup today and you made $1 million, come 12 months from now, you probably lose the entire lot, and then you're going to go backwards. Okay. So the biggest thing for me, and the reason why I say that is the biggest thing for me is that even though I think something is going to move because I want to I want to trade it because I want to make some money, that is the wrong approach to trading. I'm entering but right now, the reason why I've done so well for so long now, and I've gotten better and better and better as the years have gone on. It hasn't always been easy, right? You've got to come back with you being disciplined, being patient, discipline of the trading setup, being consistent about the times you're trading, right? Not letting your ego get involved. And the second part to that is not having too much risk in the market at any given one time when you trade in the market, that is, okay? So the whole thing is, and again, I've totally fucked up, guys, so many times. That's the reason I'm sharing this with you, right? Is that every time that I'd want to trade because I want to make money, guess what? I'd be stressed. And guess what happens? I trade something that's not a good trading setup. I just want to do it because I think it's going to be a good trade. Then I triple my risk on that trade, trying to make money really, really quickly. And guess what happens? The whole account just goes blowing up, right? I remember one time, guys, again, I've been doing this for 18 years. I remember one time going back over my last 18 years. And there was a time there when I first started trading and I took a $5,000 trading account to around $90,000. Okay, and that happened in all the space of 6 months. Now I got lucky because I think I just jumped on a good bull market. Okay, I was doing very high risk strategies, and the high risk strategies played out. I was doing literally putting the entire 5,000 on a trade and then turning that into 20 in a few weeks. And then doing the same thing again and again. But then the market turned. I wasn't a good trader, and that went from 5,000 to 90,000 down to zero, all in the space of 12 months. Right? And so it was all coming from that. So the way that I reduce my stress is I trade to my personality. I'm not sure about you, but my personality, I don't like to be very active in the markets. I can't be very active. Active simply means trading every single day. I can't be doing that. Now I can be in a position for a while. I can buy and hold for a couple of weeks or more, right? When it comes to my trading, but I can't be getting in and getting out and getting in and getting out and getting in and getting out. That causes too much emotion within inside of me, and therefore when it causes emotion, that emotions creates an emotional decision, and emotional decisions never work out long term, right? So whenever I'm trading the markets, one of the best things I have had to learn over time is that I'm only going to take the best of the best of the best quality trades that I know that work most of the time. Not because, if I do a YouTube video today saying, oh my goodness, here we go, it's going to rip to the upside. You don't go buy something on that. You don't go long the market because you think it's going to go up. No, right? So the whole thing about what I've just said there is that it's important to get to a point that you have setups, right? You have patterns in the market that give you a massively high win-loss ratio, and your job now, the hardest thing is just to wait for that. Now, sometimes that means waiting for a week. Sometimes that means waiting for 3 or 4 weeks. Now, most of you guys that watch this video can't do that. You can't sit on your hands for a couple of weeks and not take a trade because you're there to make money, right? And so therefore your lack of impatience is causing you stress and causing you to go backwards overall. Where me, I may have, over the space of say 2 months, I may have 4 trades, or, you know, and most of them are successful, you may have 4 trades a week. And I've had 4 trades over 2 months. I guarantee you that percentage returns on my account will be much higher than you because I'm only trading the best of the best trades. And therefore, there is no stress. Along with when I actually get into the markets, I know my maximum risk on that there is not risking a large amount. You know, like I can on the worst case scenario, I can say, okay, well, I'm risking 10% of my account, and if the whole world goes belly up, I'm only risking 10% of my account. Right? So if you look at it from that perspective there, that's how you reduce your risk in the market. It all comes back down to the level of confidence in what you are doing. If you are trading just because you're just trying to make money, that is the wrong approach. You trade because you know this is the setup that you look for. So the big thing that most people do is they go, okay, I'm looking for a good setup. Okay, this actually looks like a good setup. Wrong. What is the setup that you're looking for? What does your trading setup look like? What does your perfect quality setup look like that you know that works? Not because someone told you, not because, even if you join my coaching program, right? If you join my coaching program, which is it's a $10,000 coaching program that I have. If you want to join it, just email me. But it's a $10,000 coaching program. And the people in there, even when it comes to them, I always say that it's like, okay, first we need to know what we're looking for. Then, once we know what we're looking for and you've proven it to yourself that it works, then when we open up the charts, then we're looking for, as the market unfolds, we're looking for, guess what? That pattern. See how it's a different focus with the markets there. I'm not going to the market just to try and find anything that moves. No, I know what my pattern and what my setup looks like and what I'm looking for. Then when I open up the charts, I'm looking for that one pattern. I'm not just looking for anything. I'm not going to hop on a YouTube video and go, oh my goodness, I'm going to short the market. You know, that's what 90% of you bumblebees in the chat box are doing right now. And you're probably going to cause it to go backwards. So update time right there. Update time. So, man, I can't believe the markets are closed on Monday. Oh, well, actually, I guess I could still trade crypto, right, in the foreign exchange market. So I'll probably be looking at those when the markets are closed. Actually, the Australian market's not closed, so I can still trade the Australian market. Look at this here, traders, right? Look at this here. So if I draw a trend line from there to there on the S&P, look where we're at right now. Look where it actually bounced. The last 2 days it actually bounced. I'm not saying it's going to hold there, but isn't that interesting? Look at see, bounce there, and then it bounced there. We're actually right at this level of support right now. So I wouldn't be too surprised if indeed we actually got a bit of a bounce coming out next week. Interesting, right? We got a bit of a sort of sideways movement here right now. So I wouldn't be too surprised if we got a bit of a bounce through here. Now after that, we could then start to head back down, and that actually could provide a really good trading setup for my private clients. You know what I'm talking about here, right? So keep an eye out for that. And for you guys that join that $4 sale on that short-term trading system you get, you'll be able to see that as well too, right? So from there to there. And then we can roll, and then we actually may get something like that, which could be a really good shorting opportunity. So if I look at the Nasdaq as well too, and the Nasdaq's doing something sort of the same thing as well too. If I draw a little trend line from there to there, actually the Nasdaq is actually below that trend line. So the Nasdaq's actually just slightly below it. I'm not saying this is going to hold here, traders. I'm just saying it's a bit of an observation that I'm watching, and same thing through here as well too, right? We had this sort of trend line through here. We have this major support level through here on the Dow Jones. So probably moving into next week, we may even get a bit of a bounce coming out of this level here. Now, again, if we do something like that, then it's all over, Red Rover, and then away we go. But if we don't, and we start to make a very strong move up like that, then if you remember that real big long-term picture that I was telling you guys about a few days ago, I'm not going to go into that in this video, but that's actually what we can see is probably going to happen through there. So that's a bit of an update through there. I did promise you guys I want to show you something when it comes to the oil market. And look at this here. Check this out. So we could be getting a bit of a drop in the oil market, right? We're possibly getting a bit of a head and shoulder formation happening with these markets, okay? Shoulder, head, and then shoulder formation. So we could be getting, what's that move, from 70 up to 90? So it looks like that if we do break this $70 level, that we could be heading, could be a $20 drop, because that's how you do it, right? So if you don't know, if you get a bit of a head and shoulder formation, a lot of the times where you're trying to find the projection. Now guys, I don't just trade based off this, right? Again, this is a head and shoulder formation, and then it looks like I could do this, it looks like I could do that, right? Remember I said before at the start? No, I'm doing this because I'm just looking at the pattern, but it doesn't mean I'm going to trade it. See, it's a difference, right? This is just doing analysis on the markets for you guys. 70, 80, 90. So then we're probably going to head back down towards around that $50 level, maybe even a bit lower, where we've got all these. And you can see that whole area through that whole area through there around the $50 level is probably that. Now that's actually, this is connected to oil. So does that mean oil is going to start to come back down through here? Very, very, very interesting. And the big thing that I'm looking at, look at this here. This is the lumber/wood production, and we're starting to see a very strong downward movement when it comes to the lumber slash the wood production level through here, right? We're starting to get, let's actually do this here, right? We're starting to get a very strong downward trend, as you can see through there. Very strong downward trend, and you can see what actually happened through there. Let's have a look through here. Right, let's actually see, was there anything through... Was there anything through there? No, there wasn't, was there? No. Possibly something going on through there, that level through there, I would say. Yeah, it's like that level through there somewhere. So as you can see, but the whole big thing about this, right, is that we're going to high, lower high. You see how we're making these higher lows through here? Now we made a lower low. Now we're making a significant lower high. I was actually looking to trade this just recently because this was actually setting up for a beautiful short trade for me. But I just didn't quite get. I just didn't quite see it at the time because I was watching some of the stocks on the stock market. Another thing about the trading system I trade, guys, it doesn't matter what market you use, you can do really well out of it. So this is actually rolling over through here, and we could be getting a possible strong move to the upside. Downside. We can see we had a resistance level through here, and we had an ascending triangle pattern, and now we actually broke down. Now we're starting to do something like this. So I wouldn't be too surprised if we did get a bit of a bounce. And then for private clients, if we did get something like that, then we could get a move to the downside from there. So that's what I wanted to share with you guys overall with today's update. And I hope this really helps you out. Once again, guys, if you're struggling with the trading right now and you're finding it very stressful, the big thing I can say is that please take what I said before. When I open up my charts, I'm looking for my pattern. I'm not opening up the charts and going through all the stocks and trying to find anything that looks like a good trade, that I think is going to be a good trade. And it's the biggest mistake that most people make out there. And it's the reason why I think they say 90, 90, 90, right? 90% of the traders are going to blow up their account in 90 days, I think it is. Something like that anyway. So most of you traders that are with me right now, 6 months from now, this time next year, you won't be around. There's a reason why I've had this YouTube channel now since 2008. And I've been trading now for 18 years, right? So what is that? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I've actually had this for 14 years now, on actually me doing trading, right? So you can see how long I've been doing this for, even just from the YouTube perspective. But doing this is a reason why I've stuck around the trading this long, and the reason why I have the excitement and the passion that I have around my trading, and the reason why I have such a good time is because I do well from it, right? And you guys can do well from it as well too. We're just gonna flip it on its head and say, okay, then what is the setup that I'm actually looking for? What actually is the pattern? What does it look like? And now I'm going to go to the markets to try to find that as well too. So there we go, traders. Once I said before, today I'm running that $4 sale today for that John's Flash sale for that Master Trader bundle. Go grab it, guys. And if you're not even in it, and if you're not happy with it, you know, I'll let you keep the course and I'll refund you $4. Just go down there, get it, guys. I promise you're going to really get a lot out of it.